Now it's time to go out to the Staples Center with Will Lupartis, who's all about that Clipper spirit.
All right, thanks, Maria. We're here with Shannon from the Clippers Spirit Squad. First of all, how are you doing tonight? It's New Year's Eve.
I'm doing really well. I'm excited to bring in the new year with the Clippers.
Expecting a big win tonight, hopefully, over the Sixers?
Yes. Yep. I'm excited to see Elton Brand. Hopefully he's playing tonight on the Sixers. Have a little, old school rivalry happening.
Right. So, how many seasons have you been with the Clippers?
This is actually my 6th season, and I've kind of talked about retiring at the end of the season. We'll see if that happens, but that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Now, what kind of other stuff besides this amazing job do you do in Los Angeles with your dancing?
I am a kindergarten teacher as well, and I also judge dance competitions, and I teach dance also during the summer times.
So if you retire from the Clippers, would dance always be something you'd want to be involved in?
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely still judge, and I really enjoy doing choreography. I actually had the opportunity to do some choreography this year for the Clipper Spirit, so I want to continue along those lines too, hopefully.
So in your 6 years of getting to do this, how does this compare to other dance troupes and other jobs you've had involving dancing?
That's a really good question. I think, it's different because it's a job. And every other team that I've been on has been through like a school organization or maybe like a outside dance studio type of team. So, with this, it still has all the good parts, all the fun stuff, but it's also a job on top of it.
Now, the Clipper fans, as we know, are very loyal, sticking through the team with the good times, the bad times, but sometimes there are those low moments.
Right.
As a cheerleader, I always wonder, how is it easier if the team is doing well to get the crowd involved as compared to?
It's always nice, it's always nice, obviously, but we have such loyalty towards the Clippers, and I've been with them through thick and thin, and what I really like about the Clipper fans is that they're extremely loyal as well. And they're always here, and they're always excited, no matter what.
So is an amplified crowd, does that get the cheerleading squad more pumped up to go out there in the timeout?
It is, it's fun. The other night when we had that buzzer beater against Boston, that was definitely a good time. So we always appreciate those moments too. All the extra excitement in the building when everyone's on their feet, those last couple minutes, that's always a good time.
We are here with two of the newer members of the Clippers Spirit Dancers, Nikki and Jacqueline. Hi guys.
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. So, what got you into dancing? You guys are obviously professional dancers with in one of the biggest cities in America. What got you here?
I've danced since I was 8 years old and grew up dancing competitively at a dance studio. I actually worked at Disneyland as a dancer professionally for 8 years and traveled to Tokyo. And this was something I always wanted to do. And tried out and made the team and having a great time.
Yeah, I've been dancing since I was 2, and I just started dancing. My mom put me in it because I couldn't stop moving around the house, and I've just done it my whole life. I went to the Orange County High School of the Performing Arts for 6 years, and I danced for the Anaheim Arsenal as well, and then I made Clippers.
Very nice. I have to ask you real quick, what character were you at Disneyland? Were you were you Minnie Mouse or something? You can say.
We're not allowed to say.
Oh, I'm not allowed to say.
But it's okay, I don't work there anymore. So actually, no, I did face characters. So the different princesses.
Oh.
I was close friends with them.
Well, you look like a princess, so I can understand that. Well, tell me about the other endeavors you're involved in Los Angeles when you're not here dancing or practicing with the Spirit team.
Well, I'm actually a ballroom dance teacher. I'm training to be a ballroom dance teacher and do ballroom dancing as well. And I have a partner, and we compete in rhythm and all this sort of stuff. So that's lots of fun. So it's still dancing. It's just not quite what I do on the court.
Different kind of dancing.
Different kind of dancing.
And during the day, I'm actually a teacher. Last year was my first year, and I was a kindergarten teacher. This year, I have a unique position. I'm actually the Arts and Enrichment Director of the school. So I work with the 1st through 5th graders doing arts and dance with them, which is awesome. I teach in a low-income area school, so just being able to teach them dance classes for free at school is a really neat thing.
You're the second Clipper Spirit dancer that I've talked to that's a teacher. Do you ever get, because I talked to Shannon and she's also an elementary school teacher, I think. Do the kids ask you questions about what's it like to come to NBA basketball games? Are they into it?
They are. I'm not sure if all of them know what I do, but they know I'm a Clipper fan. So I get a little razz for that. But
are they aware of the Disneyland job?
No, they aren't.
So strictly teaching, that's good. Good answer. Now, Jacqueline, I read on your bio on the website that 5 of your 5 favorite things, I read that like 3 of them are cupcakes, pancakes, and chocolate.
Yeah.
How did you get into eating health food? So
You eat healthy when you're on the team, but you gotta splurge sometimes. You have to have your cheat
save
days.
it.
Yeah, you have to save it up. So your 7th day you can cheat. Yeah.
so one day a week you go for all those things.
Well, or 2 or 3. Or you just go to the gym an extra day.
Right. Work it out.
And another thing I noticed, your hobbies are dance, dance, dance.
I know, it's basically my whole life. I've been doing it since I 2, and I teach dance, I perform, all I want to do is dance, no matter what kind of dance it is.
And I also want to ask you, since you were dancing for the Arsenal last year, the NBA Clipper Development League, what was the transition like coming from there to like, obviously the level of basketball is different, more fans. How is the caliber of your performance on the court different when you're dancing?
It was really good to start there because it was a good base to have fans and learn how to dance on the court, because it's different to dancing on a stage. A lot of dancers just dance on the stages their whole life. And dancing on the court, there's so much going on, and there's timeouts, and there's balls flying, and there's, so it was good that way, but this is obviously a lot bigger and a lot more amazing. I love it. Yeah.
It's so neat driving by the Staples Center and thinking, I dance on that court
We
inside
worked
there.
there.
You forget how big it really is.
Is this something you would like to do for as long as you possibly can?
Well, this is my 2nd year, so definitely as long as you possibly can.
And one of you wrote this was your dream job. I'm sure you would both say the same thing. What is your future goal after Clipperdom?
I hope to continue teaching. I'm really liking being able to combine the 2 things that I love to do, teaching and dancing, right now in the position I have at my school. So maybe further developing that program and bringing dance into the schools.
Nice. I also read that one of your hobbies is drinking coffee.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about your...
Did I not walk into
She
the
walked
dressing
in with
room
her
today with
coffee
my coffee? I know. I just really like the taste of it. I like the atmosphere. I probably, I'll admit, have 3 to 5 cups a day. Maybe that's why I'm a little crazy.
A little buzzed right now.
I'm a little excited. I've only had 3.
Pre-game coffee.
So I have to ask both of you, the final question. You've seen these guys play all year now. Based on their on-court moves, what LA Clipper would make the Spirit Dance squad if he tried out?
DeAndre Jordan, hands down.
That's who I was going to say. Did you see him do Thriller at Halloween?
Yeah.
He was
He always
pretty
is
good.
busting him a little move before games and
Yes.
stuff,
So he makes the team without a tryout.
Actually, he helped us make the team
Yes.
this past year.
He judged
He was
our
on the judging panel.
Really?
Yeah, he was.
I didn't know that. Tell me about why Clippers were involved in that.
I don't know. Last year there weren't any players on the panel. There was a football player 2 years
Right.
ago. I'm not sure. They just have a random panel of judges, and so he was on it this year, and it was really funny. If you log on to Clippers, I'm not sure if it's still there, but he has a special journal, and he was blogging about it on his I don't know, was it his phone?
Yeah.
About what it was like while we were auditioning. And then he
Wow.
posted it. So it's pretty funny. You should check it out.
Based on this Clipper squad, this 2009-2010 Clippers team, based on their moves, who would make the best Clipper Spirit dancer?
Out of the basketball players? You know what? I actually have a good answer for that. DeAndre Jordan. For
And
sure.
why is that? What kind of moves do you use?
Well, he actually learned the moves to Thriller during their media day, and he actually did a lovely job. He was kind of counting out loud with the music, but he was a good little mover. He did a good job.
Wow, that's a classic video.
And you know, it's actually somewhere floating around online somewhere, so you have to look for it. It's great. It's pretty awesome.
Well, all you Clipper fans, look out for DeAndre Jordan and the Thriller remake.
Right?
All right, that will do it for today's show. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, on our next show, it's all about Super Bowl. You won't want to miss that. We'll break down all the X's and O's, and we are going into Liz's kitchen for some Super Bowl munchies. You won't want to miss that. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. I'm Maria Serrao.